So one of the things I love doing are really quick reviews on my favourite skincare products, and today I'm going to be giving you my first review of the Ordinary Alpha Arbutin plus Hyaluronic Acid Serum. I've been using this as part of my skincare routine for the past 2 to 3 weeks. I've already done a video about the whole hyperpigmentation routine that I use it as part of, but today I'm just going to be focusing on this one in particular, and specifically I actually want to compare it to the Ascorbic Acid plus Alpha Arbutin serum that I reviewed back in the summer, which I absolutely love. It's one of my real key favourites. This one's got similar properties, or it's got similar benefits, so I thought it would be a really good idea to actually compare the two and see how they compare against one another. So the first thing I would say is that due to the consistency of this one, this is definitely more like a watery gel sort of consistency. So I haven't found that it lasts as long as the Alpha Arbutin plus Ascorbic Acid. So I'll show you the consistency, just show you a tiny bit. It's literally like a watery gel. It's slightly viscous, slightly. And in all honesty, I could have probably used a little bit less. I tend to use like 3/4 of a pipette. And as you can see, that was just one little drop, but usually I would use like 3/4 of the pipette, and I'll just put that all over my face and neck, using it really liberally. And I use it morning and evening as well. The other one I was using it just in the morning. Just because of the consistency of the Ascorbic Acid plus Alpha Arbutin, that one was actually more like a slightly oily consistency. So for me, I just felt like a little bit went a longer way. So the next comparison I'm going to make is the Efficacy. So this one, I would say I have noticed some lightening of the dark spots on my face. The more recent marks, so the ones that are left behind by the odd blemish, those ones are already starting to fade. So it has been really effective in clearing up those hyperpigmentations. However, the longer standing hyperpigmentation, as I anticipated, that is going to take a little bit longer to tackle. It's only been 2 weeks, but to be honest, I can see a real improvement in the overall brightness of my skin. But what I will say is, in comparison to the Ascorbic Acid plus Alpha Arbutin, I didn't feel that this one gave that sort of almost like luminosity that you got from the, I guess, the Ascorbic Acid. Now, vitamin C really does make your skin glow, whereas the Alpha Arbutin just helps to reduce pigmentation. So in the other serum, I found that I got like a really nice sort of like colour to my skin, as well as the hyperpigmentation starting to fade. With this one, I haven't noticed that same glow, but the hyaluronic acid in this one has been really, really good for my skin. Now, obviously, I have been using peels, which I wouldn't have been doing in the summer, so I did need something that was not going to like risk any sort of like further irritation to my skin. So I've actually found that the hyaluronic acid has been really good in helping me to maintain my skin barrier, keeping it looking really plump and smooth. I've definitely noticed a real improvement in the overall texture and sort of like buoyancy and the firmness of my skin. But overall, my favourite out of the two is the Ascorbic Acid plus the Alpha Arbutin. I really, really like that combo. And I think that just because the Ordinary is really affordable, I tend to use it really liberally. But I still prefer the product that's going to last me a little bit longer. But I'm still going to reorder both products, and I'm just going to use one in the morning and one in the evening, which is going to help both products last me a little bit longer anyway. So I'm going to be using the Ascorbic Acid plus Alpha Arbutin in the morning for the photoprotective benefits. And then I'm going to be using the Alpha Arbutin plus Hyaluronic Acid in the evening, just to give my skin that extra hit of moisture and to help to repair that skin barrier overnight. Both products are absolutely fantastic. It just completely depends on your individual needs, or you can always just use the two and combine them into a routine like I'm going to be. So if you found that useful, like and subscribe. There's going to be lots more of this sort of thing on this channel coming up. So until next time, I'll see you next time.